Alright, we have audio, we have video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Newbie Rumble 4.5. We're back again recording as the last video is uploading because I have nothing better to do with my time. So, this is the second match of the losers bracket. Let me double check that. This is the... come on, you can do it. There we go. Yes, this is the second battle of the losers bracket. It's Sunny Lemonade's Barge versus Huggins' Water Strider. Going to be an interesting fight because I think the Barge is better equipped for this kind of fight, but I'm also trying to get the music in this time, so fingers crossed this all works properly. Let's get into it. On this side we have the Water Strider. A very unique design. Ablative panels were very effective against heat. I'm not sure... I don't remember exactly what the Barge was equipped with. It might be heat. It might have some hollow point, which will chew through these much more quickly. It'll be interesting to find out. And the Barge did very badly against torpedoes in its last match. Against missiles, sorry. The Water Strider is a missile craft. But that all depends on the angle they come in at. So this really could go either way. It's going to be interesting to see with... yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. We do have interceptors as well on the Barge. So this looks like a pretty even fight. Let's see who wins. Ooh. Barge firing into itself. Ooh. Interceptors struggling to take out those first few volleys of heat missiles, but all the guns seem happy to shoot now. Nothing looks like it's been taken out. EMP bouncing relatively harmlessly off the deck. You know, I said some mean things about those interceptors, but they're doing their jobs. Not 100% effective, but what system is? On the Water Strider's side, ooh. The panels are taking frag and heat hits pretty effectively, but a few were getting through to the body. I don't know if that's gonna... I don't know how much that damage is gonna transfer. The stray frag hits are probably fine, but let's see, do we still have all the missiles in there? All the missile launchers are still fine. So it looks like the Barge is pulling behind, but we'll see. It's definitely putting out more damage than the Scepter was. I think in part because it's got those extra frag warheads inside its heat shells. Bit less heat, bit more frag. And it's definitely chewing up those panels, look at it. The ablative outer metal getting punched right through. I'm gonna stick with the Water Strider for a bit, because I think a panel might be about to fall off and I don't want to miss it. Any second now. Oh, there we go, we've lost one. A whole panel gone, and that is a serious loss. Those heat shells can now hit the main body of the craft. 2 panels gone. The Water Strider is now no longer in the lead. Still has all its missiles, it seems. But this might be the decider. It can repair, but I'm not sure how effective repair bots are for repairing sub-objects, which all the panels are. Especially when we'll have to rebuild them from scratch. Ah, it was repairing one, but it's gone again. Barge looks like it's putting out a lot of damage. Seems to still have all its guns too. Let's see how it's going health-wise. Those interceptors look like they're doing a good job. One cannon's out, but the rest of the Barge is a wall of armor. Ooh, EMP to the interceptors. That might be an expensive loss. Nope, they're all still firing. A little bit too long to intercept that volley, but the Cloud is probably going to react to the next lot. If the Barge had some active radar, maybe it's lost its... Oh, the Barge has lost everything. Is that an AI kill? We're still firing, so the Barge isn't dead. It's just lost whatever was driving its AI. There's a small chance we'll see it repair, but this might be fatal. Where did we get hit? Wow. That's a hole drilled straight through. Let's pause it. Ugh. That's not what we want. Here we are. Something's drilled right through and managed to just miss the mainframe. It's taken out a lot on its way in there. While we're here, let's take a look at the armor scheme. Ooh. Stone's an interesting choice. It's a decent for its cost, I guess. We have plenty of alloy for buoyancy, plenty of metal spool lining too. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one to crack. Tons of EMP protection. So it wouldn't have been the EMPs doing it. In fact, I think this is not damaged by EMP. That looks like fragment damage. So, will it repair? At this stage, I'm thinking it's unlikely. But we'll have to keep our eyes on where those missiles go. Oh, hold on. The Water Strider's out of materials. With no materials, if the Barge is repairing, which it seems it is, the Barge only has to repair a few % of health to take the match. This is hilarious. This is the tensest match we've had so far, and the least interesting. Okay, Barge. Crawl your way up to 2.8, and you've won the game. Huggin, crawl your way over a resource deposit, and the Water Strider might take it. How are these repairs going? Slow but sure, it seems. 0.1. 0.2. I don't want to call it too early, but I don't like the Strider's chances. It looked like it had plenty of resources to start with, but maybe its panels just soaked too many resources to repair. That doesn't seem likely. They don't seem like they'd cost a lot. Maybe it didn't come with enough resource storage. Hard to say. Either way, that design decision might cost the game. Maybe it's just that a missile craft is by nature going to burn through all its materials pretty quickly. Either way, Sunny's Barge has repaired. So now it's just a matter of time. Well, it's not a matter of time, it's won. Just for the sake of it, I'll give the repair bots 2 more minutes. We'll see if they can get the guns online and if we can get some fireworks to end the video. Imagine that, a win with both ships above 90% health. That's why I love the Newbie Rumble, because everything else tends to be so, even if it's not particularly meta-focused, they tend to focus on the meta so much that you don't get these really unique designs. And the other thing is, the weaknesses that people build into them, whether intentional or accidental, lead to these really interesting matches that are really hard to predict. It's what makes them fun to watch and fun to commentate on. Is it comment or commentate? Now I'm curious. What was the Water Strider powered by? Because if it's powered by a steam engine, that might explain some of the loss, but I'm not sure you could fit the steam engine in there. So maybe it was fuel. And it's still going too. It's still going quickly. So does it have RTGs? I'm not sure. It could have a steam engine with a bunch of steam left in it. It's quick as. But that doesn't help you when you're all out of materials. I wonder if the heat shells destroyed its material storage. It might have enough fuel to keep its engines running for quite a while, but not enough material storage blocks to run any of its weapons. The Sunny's up at 95%. Let's see how close that AI is to repairing. Because we're 8 minutes in now, and it looks like I'm getting frame drop from running Google Chrome in the background trying to upload this thing. Let's see, how are we doing? We need maybe... I'm not sure where the block would have been. Let's guess. 2 more? It looks like it's mostly back. Oh, that's interesting. Multiple layers of sloped stone. I wonder what the logic there was. Better against fragments, and you've got the outer hull for penetrating shots. And it's still fairly cheap, so you can do it with volume. That might have been it. I've been looking into armor schemes recently, and I like applique. Applique is very light for what it does, very cheap for what it does, and it has so much armor value that fragments and explosives are just going to bounce right off it anyway, so the low health isn't a big concern. It's only 3 points per block, stone is 2. So for next time, if you're looking at stone, consider applique. I know it's not a structural block, but that's a small price to pay for the armor, I reckon. 96%. We've got the hole in the hull patched, but we haven't got the guns firing yet. If this runs the whole 10 minutes without another shot coming out, I'm gonna be upset. At least I have a few good quiet periods to get the noise cancellation on the audio going. It looks like it hasn't been as bad as usual, judging from the wave I've got in Audacity. I wonder if that wave in Audacity is the reason why I'm getting lag, having those things not minimized. Getting frame skip. Let's see. You'll keep recording if I tab out, right? You'd better. There goes those. So now let's bring back from the depths. Wow, look at that. Hey, we got guns and it's playing smoothly. Took my time, but... Alright, Sunny. 1 second left, and that's it. Well fought, Water Strider, you were doing well. You had the AI 1 hit from dead, but... that's just how it is. Can't choose where fragments go, unfortunately. And so... here we are. You had a good run. You did really well. But unfortunately, the luck just wasn't with you. If we'd been doing best of 3, you might have taken it. But this one goes to Sunny. Congratulations, the Barge. You were essentially dead. And you recovered somehow in the absolute final minutes of the tournament. So you're going up to face the Minotaur in the... is it the 3rd round of the losers bracket? Whatever, you're going up. And that is the losers bracket. And that's the video. Thanks for watching. we'll get the video off, and we'll get the audio off. See you guys in the next one.